Tater tots are delicious. Don't let her tell you otherwise.
We went to New Jersey on a 4-day trip to visit my family. And while we were there, we followed my father and stepmother to Atlantic City.
This wasn't our first trip to Atlantic City with them. This was actually our second. So it was nice to see it with new, more experienced eyes than what we had that first trip.
Supposedly, my family, they're very lucky. So we wanted to see exactly how their luck played out in real life.
But with any trip to New Jersey, one of the first stops you have to make is to pick up some bagels.
Bagels!
At a small bagel shop, because they are the best bagels you will ever have. Now, with that part out of the way, let's get to our trip to Atlantic City. Our first stop that we made was at Ocean.
What else are we saying?
Let's talk about our impressions of it walking in.
It was big.
That's what she said.
I was pretty excited. It was a really nice lobby entrance, and it was just so pretty. The decorations that were hanging from the ceilings, it was very bright and sparkly. It really gave you the feel of, like a Vegas casino. It was different, and I was really hopeful walking in that it was going to be more of a Vegas-like experience.
I would say it reminded me a little bit of Aria with its newness and the way it's laid out, and it's really spacious and kind of modern.
I would say probably, for me, it felt more like Bally's, because you had to go on the escalator, and then there are steps going down. Remember the steps leading to the casino floor? That's what it felt like for me.
So one of the most notable things for us about Ocean is that the video poker machines were not what we were used to.
So we're looking to play bonus poker like we normally do when we start out, but these bonus pokers look a lot like Jacks or Better. There are no, different four of a kinds with higher payouts.
Well, with the video poker machines at Ocean, on bonus poker, there was only one payout for four of a kinds on it. And it was really kind of odd, because we've never seen that with any other video poker machines that we've ever played at. And we've played at video poker machines now in Las Vegas, Indiana, Ohio, and Atlantic City.
It threw me off, because we're so used to our system and our habits, and we always start with video poker. It's just what we've been doing, because honestly, it's the first game I ever played in Vegas. It's like our pattern. We just we want to get comfortable. We want to start with poker and get grounded, and then we'll move on to being a little more adventurous and crazy with the slots.
Oh, big money, big money, big money!
So Chris played Jacks or Better, lost 20. I played double bonus poker because I felt like it was the closest to what I'm used to with bonus poker. I think you only got 5 for the 2 pair instead of the 10, which is just a killer for us, because that's a pretty common hand that you get to keep you in the game. And so I lost that 20. And then we saw Hot Habanero on the way out.
It's an awesome game.
It is a good game, but he lost his 20 in that too. And then I think we just watched my dad and stepmom kill it on slots, as they have been known to do.
Free play after free play and bonus after bonus. It was hard to keep up with, as you will see.
Are we drinking?
Something's happening. No?
I've never played it before.
Yeah! Bonus!
Terrible.
Terrible. 4 more games. It'll be big. Or not. Just get a mini. Come on. Y'all get games left. Bonjour. 8 cents. Bonjour. Okay. That's it. One on all games. Go, you gotta go.
Meanwhile, we have Paul over here. Set up 3 games.
It was on Gross. She poured three rows, and I finally got some.
So you can't wait to learn for a minute without getting bonuses and free play. And we're just spectators at this point.
I have no idea what's going on over there, but they seem to be drawing a crowd. People have been stopping as they walk in to watch what's going on over here.
Let's keep going. Excellent. You won the major jackpot.
Jackpot. Pot.
Ready, go.
Not looking good.
Here you go.
Points.
You got
Let's keep going.
11:22. Good number. Nice ball. Win money with it.
You won the mini jackpot.
Oh, okay. Nice. So much fun. Okay, now we need money.
Cover it. That's on the microphone. It's in the backpack.
A lot of noise.
Nice.
I'm not getting any more.
Yeah, I mean, at least the free games, yeah.
Nice.
Three more games.
3 more free games. Nice little retrigger there.
We ended up having lunch at Wahlburgers, which we have seen multiple times in Vegas and never gone to. And as a burger aficionado, which she will attest to, I would say outside of their tater tots, it's not really worth your money.
By the way, I don't get tater tots for adults.
Tater tots are delicious. Don't let her tell you otherwise. But I'm glad we got to experience that, so now we know, and I won't make that mistake in Vegas.
As we've mentioned before, it's always a good idea to get your player's cards before you start playing. Ocean, unlike the other two casinos that we visited, actually had some deals. The first 500 that you play is on them. So new slot members who lose between 50 and 500 will receive a refund in future rewards for your first day of enrollment. So if we had lost $50 or more, they would have refunded in rewards credits. The other thing to note is that unfortunately it was not valid on video poker and I think table games, roulette, things like that. So it would have had to have been pretty much all in slots, which we were very unlikely to do there on our first trip.
Be sure to subscribe, hit the little notification button so that you know every time we release a new video, and share with your friends and family who might be interested in this kind of stuff. I know there's a huge community of gambling lovers like we are out there. So if this is your kind of thing, follow along because we are a long way from being done.
Boo!
Booyah!